All right, Beisel Bros, episode 40.
40.
Josef Baranek.
Is that your guy?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck,
Well,
you just jumped to that.
He was a goat.
that was a great pull. Wow.
That's all I have in my brain is Oilers, facts, stats.
I know we've been looking ahead. I was talking about 40 last show because we all like dug weight. 39 was easy, but 41 is, I haven't thought yet, but that might be a tricky one. We're not going to think about it right
put
now.
some thought into that one, I think.
Rick, who's your 40?
Okay, so I got two guys. One, let's keep it close to home. We're going Devin Dubnyk.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And then two, the very first name that came to mind was an old school football player. We talked about this beforehand.
Yeah.
Mike Allstott.
Yeah, that was my dad and Jared's favorite player.
Who?
Mike Allstott.
He was a white fullback playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Stop.
If I show you this guy's highlights, you will be like in love with
Really?
this
This guy just ran through walls. He had this
Beast
big
mode?
No
this
gloves, big neck roll.
Yeah, big neck roll in the back there. It was great.
And you know what? In all the old Maddens, because me and Rick were talking over the show, like Madden 04, 05, 06, like he was unstoppable, man.
Yeah, you couldn't do anything.
Fullback dive, like guaranteed 5 yards of carry.
Unstoppable.
Yeah. And also,
Probably full of CTE by now, by the way.
Oh, fuck. I know. John Gruden talks to him all the time. He's like his favorite player too. So
Yeah.
mine was Pat Tillman.
That was a great pull too.
I have not cheated yet, by the way, just for the fans out there. I haven't Googled anybody yet.
No, you got to do off.
Pat Tillman's was crazy. I mean, fuck.
The story is insane.
The story's insane. The fact that this guy turned down, millions of dollars to play in Arizona. He was actually up and coming. The Rams offered him like 5 or 6 million. Back then, that was a shitload of money.
And he enlisted instead, right?
Yeah.
Yep. After 9/11, right?
Yeah. And then his death was like used for propaganda and fuck.
Wasn't he be careful while we talk about self-censored, but an FF? Friendly?
Yes. We can't say that? I was about to say that.
I don't know.
Oh.
I see people on YouTube self-censoring. I'm like, what? Couldn't say that?
They'll say
What?
weird shit. Yeah, like that's, you're like, why would that? Yeah.
You can't say friendly fire?
Yeah, no, it's pretty sad, man. I mean, just logically, you guys, you think of your own life, you're going to be making almost 10 million to play football and you're going to go in the army. I mean, that's an unbelievable decision, but, he's a hero, obviously. And everybody, though, obviously the way they, used his death, the government, as propaganda is really sad, but, just kind of unbelievable story. And I have an old Phoenix Cardinals jersey. It's a Plummer jersey. I should get a Tillman too. So yeah, Jake Plummer. Yeah.
How many jerseys do you have?
I'm glad you asked. I have Warwick Dunn for the Bucks.
Well done. Wow, weird.
I have Jake Plummer.
Mm-hmm.
I have the Pro Bowl Sean Taylor when he lit up Mormon.
Yeah, the punter.
The punter. I have a Miami Sean Taylor.
Oh, let's go.
So he was my favorite player. And then I have Roy Williams on Dallas. I mean, these are just the safety. Remember him, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I think that's it. Most random jerseys.
Those were very random. Those are more random than the office over here.
Yeah, I don't have Tom Brady. I don't have, fucking Justin Jefferson. I got all random shit, man. So
we had a memorabilia expert in here this week.
Oh,
and I was
really?
showing him the jerseys and stuff. And he's like, none of these have any value. I'm like, one was like someone had misspelled Eberle. When they sent it to us, we're like, hooray! Yeah. Like, just so stupid. Not like, there's probably 15 jerseys hanging in the boardroom here. And the hangers are worth more than the jerseys.
Well, the Palfy one is the best by far. Was it the wrong number?
Yeah, it was like $19 in the airport or something because he had the wrong number. I just thought the logo of the LA Kings, the purple and the gold and the black. Like,
do you guys remember when they beat Colorado when they had Dead Marsh and do you guys remember that LA team?
No.
Sorry, LA beat them. Do you guys remember that team?
What year?
02, 03 maybe?
Probably.
They had like Stumple, Palfy, Dead Marsh.
Stumple, there's a deep cut. Number 41?
You might have been. Josef Stumple. Who the hell is their goalie? I don't know. They had such a cool... It was that uniform though. I love that purple.
Yeah.
Quick?
Might have been Quick.
No.
Is that before Quick?
Actually,
Quick's old, man. Quick's old, dude.
Too bad Rick's not at the computer to look that up, but I don't remember who their man. I should know who their goalie was, but it was that team. That was the jersey, though. That's when I started to love that jersey, man.
The numbers are sparkly.
Yeah,
that was an interesting.
It's a good look.
jersey.
Yeah. Okay, I want to talk about the World Cup, just the Canada.
Let's get it.
It's been fun.
It has. I mean, all the stars have performed.
Yep.
Like I see these guys on Twitter making these crazy picks, these 2 goals.
Dude, so mad I missed this one. I've told you guys before to follow the guy. We'll say his name.
Yeah.
All right. Cody Brown. Follow Cody Brown. So Cody Brown put out the other day, 2 goals for Messi, 2 goals for Erling Haaland, and 2 goals for Mbappe. Same day.
And it was paying like, what, it's like $1,500 or no.
$1,500. Yeah. So he turned $10 into just over 1,500.
Yeah.
And because of I'm sitting on my Bouchard money.
Yeah.
So I'm using that a little bit here and there as futures and whatnot. I probably would have put $100 on that one.
Yeah. I mean, I saw it and
15 grand.
I don't know.
Why didn't you do it?
I didn't see it.
Oh,
well, this is the craziest part. I know this is like, I see hindsight. If you put 100 on that parlay, the first games, and then you put that money that you won on the next, you'd be a millionaire. Just those 2 parlays.
It's crazy.
And then I was, everybody's like, this pick's fucking stupid, blah, blah, blah. And I mean, at the end of the day, it won, so is what it is. But, I was watching the games, like the way that Messi and Mbappe got their 2 goals in each way was like 95th minute off some, and the ball wasn't even near him and somehow pops to them and it was like crazy, man.
Yeah, the ball just finds them.
But yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Canada game. I think they won in the end. I think for people in Vancouver, they lost. You know what I'm saying? Because the party would have continued there, and to have 2 home games.
Yeah,
it's crazy that their playoff or their next game is not in Canada.
But the whole thing was, if they won their group, they would have stayed in Vancouver for the round of 32 and 16.
But it's the only time a host country was had an away game.
Well, is the U.S. playing the U.S.? They must be. I mean, the chance is Mexico's not playing in Mexico.
No, I think Mexico might be out too.
So, I mean, it's all random. There's only 2 Canadian cities. So, like, I see the U.S.'s chance of playing at home is very high. What about
Fort St. John?
They should have put it there. I know.
Could have put it there.
Like Kraft Hockeyville. They should have. Like the Field of Dreams. Remember when they did the Field of Dreams?
Yes.
Game? And like 1,000 people got to go?
Yeah.
This is FIFA. There's no chance they do that.
No chance. Did you guys see the finals? Do you guys know where the final is?
The final?
The final game. Do you guys know where it is?
New York.
Well, yeah, but not really, though. It's in New Jersey.
It's at Met then, yeah.
MetLife Stadium.
I was like, how the fuck did they decide on that?
You know what's crazy? So they're the mayor of that area. You have to take a boat. You have to take a ferry to get there. And they only have a certain amount of tickets to get on this ferry because they don't want to like overpopulate the fucking island. So
to get onto the island of New Jersey?
Yeah. So if you have a ticket to the game, but you haven't bought your train ticket or your ferry ticket ahead of time, and they're out of ferry tickets, there's no way for you to get there.
One time I took the train in New York to go see my buddy at Penn Station.
Yeah.
And I got on and I rode it for like an hour and a half to Penn Station. And I got out and I was like, huh. I phoned my friend and he's like, can you describe to me what you can see? And I'm like, I see this and this. He's like, you've gone to New Jersey. There's 2 Penn stations.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
The other Penn station is in the heart of the city. I'm like, yeah. He's like, under Madison Square Gardens. I'm like, yeah. I had to ride it all the way back.
How long?
I'll see you in an hour and a half.
Oh, it was like 3 hours. I blew my whole day.
Yeah.
Showed up for drinks.
You just end up in New Jersey. I mean, I know we obviously know why the game is where it is.
Bribes.
Yeah. But how the hell is it not in LA, man? In that brand new fucking stadium.
Brand new stadium, better turf. There's been all sorts of issues with the turf at MetLife. We know this in football. Weather can be an issue.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
I was shocked when I heard that.
I like that they said the NFL owners are like, we can't put real grass in. It's impossible. They host the World Cup. All the real grass grows.
Of course.
They just do not give a shit about the players.
No, fuck no, man.
You know who does? The Edmonton Elks. We have grass.
because the World Cup.
You know, can we
There's a
shout out
friendly, too.
can we quickly shout out Elks quickly?
Well, we have American listeners. I'm sure they'll be thrilled to hear.
Okay,
No,
well,
honestly,
No, I insist. Elks Nation.
This is honestly, when there's no NFL going on, I strongly suggest in the US you try and find some CFL. It has been extremely exciting. Almost every game this year so far. A handful of them gone down to the last play of the game. We've had quarterbacks out there throwing 400 plus yards in games. It's been phenomenal. The last 2 years now.
yeah, if you're taking the over, you're rich.
Mark that down, Rick. That was a good rant. The 17-minute mark.
It was.
You need to clip that shit.
But seriously though, I just want to quickly say Elks are obviously undefeated. But when I went to the grocery store yesterday, I saw like 7 elk hats or hoodies. Everybody's just wearing. Yeah, man.
We're getting there.
I mean, I know like we've talked about like, you know, the name change, all that shit that turned a lot of people off, COVID, whatever. But I mean, if they're ever to like make their comeback in the city and gain people back, this is it, man. So
they have to win. So they have one game on the road was the other night. Then I know we play in Kelowna next, because you can't play in BC Place yet because they're doing the World Cup stuff.
Yeah.
But I think we get back here around the 9th. If we can be one loss or something like that, but give us nice weather, please. I'm praying. We will fill that place. I
think so too, man. I would expect a lot of people if they're still up there and it's a nice sunny day on a Friday or Saturday. I know the attendance been shit just because of the weather, man. Like it's fucking like this every day now. So.
I mean, we had a home game, whatever, 2 weeks ago, last week, whatever the hell it is now. And everybody was pretty much just under the overhang.
Yeah.
Just terrible weather. Anyways, but this team deserves the
I want to talk just quickly about Canada because I know we touched like they didn't get the home games right. But I have to say the fact you're playing, okay, so they're minus 275 to advance. I think that right there is a win. I don't give a fuck they're not playing in Canada. We're not in Vancouver.
No, that's fair, but they have to actually win. You can't just have great odds. They have to actually win. But
I think if you told them, if you told the country and this team at the start of the World Cup, you're going to be in the round of 32 and you're going to be minus 275 advance, they'd be like, I don't give a fuck.
They'd never even won a game.
I don't care if we're playing in fucking Venezuela, buddy. I don't give a fuck. We're taking that right.
Doing awesome.
Exactly. So I talked to a Guano, shout out Cool Bet. He said Vancouver is like fucking unreal right now. Party is insane.
I've had a couple of friends go down there and they say it's absolutely bananas.
Really?
Yes, but you know,
pure sex.
So the ones who lost, in my opinion, are the people that live and are visiting Vancouver because this would have been an unreal weekend. The game's
It'll still be a big party,
of course, but not as big.
Well, you could argue no. You could argue it's better for the local businesses because
everybody can't go hide the stadium.
Oh, for local business, but I'm saying as a civilian that wants to party. And
you're in the bars, you can be.
Dude, I'd be there. Well, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I think just in general, to be like almost minus 300 I think this is a win. And I know the game's in LA.
It is in LA, yeah.
But I think Canada as a whole, they won. They got lucky, obviously, because they would have played Korea, which I'm going to guess.
Korea would have been a much tougher game.
Yeah, that would have been a toss.
Now we get South Africa, and this is one we should.
And there would have been more Korea fans than Canada fans.
100%.
So
soccer's different. I remember being in Barcelona and going out to the bar, and it's wall-to-wall soccer people.
Yep.
And I'm talking to the server, and I'm like, what time's the game start? She looks at me. She's like, what? The game's tomorrow. I'm like, what? This many people are out for a game tomorrow? She's like, oh yeah, no, come back tomorrow. I'm like, okay, what time should I be here? She's like, come whenever you want. It's going to be full. And literally from the moment they opened to the moment they closed on game day, they were full again. So a game is 2 days of being busy.
I think there's something that North America fans can learn from those fans.
Yeah.
Because they just go balls to the wall.
They do, man.
It's awesome to see.
It's funny you guys brought that up. I had a question yesterday. I was at baseball yesterday with all my buddies, and I was saying, what do you think, what city in just North America, because you can't count Europe, what city, if they won a championship this coming year, would be the craziest like riot party?
The Knicks, I put at the top of that
I
list.
had them too. Yeah. I had them too. But like, who do you guys think? Hockey, basketball, baseball, football?
The biggest.
What would be what do you think? What city would fucking lose it
like
if they
the
won?
most chaos?
Yes.
we already know which hockey city that is. It's Montreal.
Yeah.
And it's just because that's just what they do.
I think Toronto would be crazy. People were insulting them when I brought them up yesterday. I think when you go in the arena there, it's quiet because it's MILFs and businessmen. It's not the real fans, right? Well, I think the real fans are just out on the street, man.
We have an example about them because the Raptors won, right? So it'd be right around what the Raptors did.
You think?
No, it would be crazier.
There'd be more people involved, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to get crazier in terms of like, now we're going to start flipping cars and burning shit. If
Imagine Oakland did one before they moved.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that'd be.
Well,
yeah.
Vancouver would probably be crazy too. Because there's a lot of crackheads there, man.
Oh yeah, but they cleaned them all up for the World Cup.
I know, but they want to
They
do
bring
that.
them
Like,
here?
think of when
The
they.
videos of Granville Island bum free. My brother lives there. He's like, this is infuriating. They can clean it up. They just elect not to.
Yeah.
man.
My buddy, we'll shout out Mike Melnichuk because he somehow gets shouted out on the show more than anybody. He was in Vancouver talking to me about this too. He's like, why the fuck can't they do this all the time?
They don't want to.
Exactly.
They want there to be chaos.
So when Canada hosts something big, we become this great country again. But as soon as all you assholes leave from all the other country, don't give a shit. It's going to go back
We
to
go back to
fucking,
what it's supposed to be.
yeah.
they had like little soccer games set up. Did you see this? And
Yeah,
you
on the
sit
street.
down in chairs and you can like play
yeah,
soccer,
yeah.
but the ball can't leave the little box. And
Honestly,
my brother's like, why don't they just make the crackheads do this?
Yeah.
Just be like, if you're gonna sit here, you have to play soccer or do something productive.
No,
You fuck.
man.
what the World Cup has shown me is that if we can get rid of all the divisive shit, like the politics and
Yeah.
3 or 4 other divisive things,
Yeah.
and just throw human beings in an area,
Yeah.
regardless of what they look like or anything else, they're just human beings.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a fucking great time.
But we
See,
need something to cheer for.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
fine.
sports is the only thing that'll bring everyone together.
That's it. In a
The
world where there's a
only thing.
million channels, a billion shows.
But it doesn't, I agree with Rick, but also I'm going to have to disagree. I agree with what he said because we just all want to have fun and love each other and party and fuck,
Yeah,
man.
man.
We all want that.
and
Everybody.
Goon Max.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to max everything.
That's it.
But one thing is,
That's it.
me and Wanye's side of the street. They just won't let us do that. If you catch my drift with that, right? The government.
Well, yeah, they don't
They're
want
not
that.
good. Something is gonna. By the way, I'm gonna say it here first. Something really bad, COVID-esque, is gonna happen in a year because we're getting too happy. Again.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah.
they'll
They're seeing this, Rick.
after the World Cup, there'll be some sort of large divisible
Yeah.
situation right after the World Cup.
Yeah.
The
Soon
Knicks
after the World
winning, they're like,
This is getting too good.
Yeah.
Other than the rain in Edmonton, it's getting too fun.
Did you
again.
see the
Like,
Bosnians walking through the hood in LA?
Yeah, that was great.
No.
They're walking.
Insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
They're in like Compton.
Yeah, they're just walking down the
like Skid Row.
yeah, like
No, like the hood, like the houses with like the weight benches on the lawn.
Yeah, and the bars on the windows.
and like a Doberman
Yeah.
pincher chained to the
Like
tree.
it looks like where those green and
They're walking
purple
through, like-
guys are in GTA.
Yeah,
But
like
like,
walking
yeah.
through like Cripville.
But there's
Yeah.
like 30,000 Bosnians clapping.
So
and
how
cheering.
did it go?
Fine.
Fine.
Not one thing happened. And
No.
there was like videos I saw like hood guys coming out in their lawn being like, well, I never in my life.
Yeah.
And I really want to know where they're walking because if it's red territory, Bosnia is blue.
They don't know and they don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
Right.
And
yes.
the Crips are like, I never in my life. And they let them walk.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Seeing people in Boston talk about Scots is
Yeah.
so funny.
Do you see how far it's going?
What do you mean?
So now there's like some sort of there's a connection between Boston and a city in Scotland. Like the mayors will get together. Kraft wants to take the Patriots to Scotland now to play. Like it's becoming
Really?
something.
We're
Yeah.
starting, and do you see the Koreans in Mexico?
Oh yeah,
They're not
Like,
going to let this happen.
No,
day
see,
one.
they're like, oh wait, they all want to fucking
Yeah.
party
Oh,
together
yeah.
and do zins, and if
Yeah.
12
Uh-huh.
beers,
Yes.
damn, okay, we gotta get
Blow
another
something up.
COVID
that was
going.
day one. Day one, they played each other like day one. And
You know what else I like about
afterwards, it's
this
party
that's
time.
not getting talked about? All the interracial hookups that must
I
be
know,
going
it's
on.
just
Oh,
so
yeah.
sexy,
Like
It's so
Scottish
hot.
women
It's
who
so
are
fucking hot.
gross, I might add. But then guys from Boston are gross too.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay. And the Mexican Korean hookups must be intensity.
Oh my god! It's just Filipinos, right? That's who they're creating.
That's fair.
That's what Filipinos are.
What do you mean?
They're Mexican Asians.
Really?
Yes.
Because they were a colony
Yeah.
of Spain?
Yes.
But Spain isn't
Dude,
Mexico.
my girlfriend's Filipino, so I'm an expert. That's
Okay.
one let me.
Wait, let the man
All
cook.
their last names are like Rivera, Castro. They're all fucking Mexicans. They're just mixed
Spanish.
Mexicans. Sorry, Spanish, but they would, if a Mexican and a Korean fucked, they would create my girlfriend. Okay. That's what I'm getting at here.
I had a hot thing in Mexico City.
Yeah. I know you showed me her.
Oh no, not this one.
What's the one with the nice gazoom buzz?
No.
Oh, okay.
Different. Come on.
With the weapons up top.
Come on now.
They weren't bolted on,
But she was from
were they bolted?
No.
They're real
deal. But this is somebody else. She was from Spain, and like her family was involved in like an international business. And so they were moved to Mexico City. Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's all cool, right? Because you speak Spanish. She's like, are you a fucking idiot? I'm like, yes, why? Kids would like throw rocks at her and shit in school.
Oh, shit.
Because Mexican people hate Spanish people.
I had no idea.
Because of all the colonization shit.
Right.
So don't assume they're all pals. So the fact that the Koreans and the Mexicans get together and they're do-si-doing and shit, they have like no historical beef.
Armando fires over there all the time. He loves it.
What do you mean?
Armando he's from Mexico. He goes to Spain all the time.
Well, the kids don't care as much as like the kids did in Mexico City too. Is a harsh word.
I see.
Armando's an international.
Would they even know though? Come on.
There's got to be. It's like a Quebec person going into France. I think. I don't know.
I mean, they do say, in France that the Quebec speech is like hick to them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like I had a cab driver in Paris tell me it sounds like you're from the 1700s.
That's so interesting.
And it's because we don't allow words to join Canadian French, like internet. There's a government agency in Quebec, I'm not even kidding, that like made up a word for internet that's way more complicated than internet, and you're not allowed to write it down because they got like language police and shit.
Dude, I remember being in Montreal and these two girls are speaking French. I was like, can you guys just speak French to me? And it was seriously the hottest thing I've ever experienced in my life, man.
Who? Girls speaking French?
Oh my God. I was like, this is ass to these people in Paris. I was
Accents.
like, this is the hottest thing that's ever happened. My rent was just bricked to like my wrench grew 2 fucking inches extra, bro. From this shit.
One time I was in Montreal trying to conduct business, and I was dealing with Montrealers, and they're like, "Do you want to go out for dinner tonight?" I'm like, "Yes." I've never felt like more of a caveman than in this story. And they're like, "Okay, we'll go out for dinner, and we'll go to the exotic club."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Exotic club," and this is like a long time ago now,
like 04.
Like 08.
Wait, okay.
And so I come downstairs in the hotel dressed normally.
Yes.
And they're both wearing suits.
That's bad.
And I'm
bad
like,
start.
Oh, and they're like, oh, like as though I'd come downstairs in like a bathrobe with one shoe. And I was like, okay, give me a sec. So I pop back up. I come downstairs. I can play ball. And we went out, dinner, lovely, gentlemen's club. Okay. Go there. There's a guy in like a top hat out front. And he just looks us up and down like, okay, next guy. No ID, no nothing. I'm like, okay, weird. We get up there. I'm like, hey, boys, let's get a roll of loonies. And they were like, a roll of loonies?
So now they're speaking your language.
And I'm like, why wouldn't we get a roll of loonies? And they were like it's like I'd ordered a pterodactyl or something. Like, why would you want a flamingo? What would we do with loonies? Well, we'll throw them at the den.
Yeah, they don't do that.
Don't do that.
Throw them at
that's an Alberta thing.
I just shut up. I didn't say like a word the entire night. I'm like, I'm in over my head.
Yeah.
This is above my pay grade.
Yeah.
I
learned my lesson. Yeah, I'll be quiet. I'll
you guys got any sticks? Like, what do you need a stick for, you fucking caveman?
Fuck. Can we talk about Babs quickly?
Yes.
Just quickly. Is he going to be a Bab? Is he going to be a bad cock or a good cock?
I think it'd be good for the team.
So he's going to be good cock.
It's funny. If you go back and listen to last week's episode of Wanye's World, he spoke many times about needing to be harder and strong. And this had zero to do with hockey. I can't remember exactly what we're talking about, but he's like, no, you got to be tougher and this and that and that and this. And I was just in my head, I was like, dude, that's what Babcock's going to do with the oil.
Yeah.
And I brought it up one time and he laughed about it. No. And I think there's 2 more times he brought up something along those lines where in my head, I was like, this is Babcock again, man.
You know what this seems like to me? I agree with you, Rick. I think this is just purely what we all want is about winning. This is all this is about, man. That this hire is just here. We're all here to just fucking win.
We don't know how long he's here for.
Else.
It could literally be a 1-year contract.
Yeah. I don't know. At the end of the day, the players signed off on this shit. So, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, that was stupid.
And not just Connor and Leon, but the one that everybody has elevated as being like the golden child because he writes fucking children's books and he just is that good of a human being. Hyman said yes.
Yeah.
And then Hyman said he didn't know about the Marner thing till well down the road.
But Hyman hasn't come out and made a single word of support.
Didn't you? I thought he has an interview. I haven't looked for them.
Not that I've seen.
I haven't seen shit.
I haven't seen Leon say a fucking peep.
Because Rishaw, they started interviewing guys like the next day.
But I haven't seen Leon or Hyman say one word being like, this was a great idea. Only Connor.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, they've been consulted on this shit.
Do you think Nurse was allowed to talk?
No, fuck no. Well, he's gone.
Not necessarily. If you can't find the right move, I think having Babcock here kind of quiets down the hate for Nurse.
But
you can't yell that much hate at two people at once.
I still like Nurse, man. I know his contract.
You can
sucks.
Listen, I agree with you.
His contract's not that bad.
Who's that dickhead that just got signed by the Leafs? 8-year deal.
Radish.
Who did nothing till he had one good year at the age of 30. That is a terrible contract.
I was on the show with Craig Button, NHL former GM, noted non-sock wearer like myself.
Also a hater of the Oilers.
Also a hater of me.
That's fine.
Most of the time when
hates you?
Yes.
Why?
Dude, because he's a GM of the Flames and the Stars. He hates Edmonton.
I also told him live on the air, I too have a Stanley Cup ring, Craig, which is true.
Mm-hmm.
And he went, what? And I said, it's a 1985 cup ring from the Oilers. It's a woman's ring, Craig.
Okay, Craig.
I could hear things in his brain breaking. But anyways, he's talking about that Radish deal.
Mm-hmm.
And he kept saying cost of business.
Terrible.
And the cap going up in the NHL as much as it is, doesn't create new players.
No.
It's not like suddenly we have $14 million to spend. Now there's new people to spend that money on. It's classic inflation.
No, it's just everybody.
Same amount of players.
Everybody goes up. Their value goes up too.
So in this new crazy world where Radish makes $8 million, Darnell Nurse
at 925, I'd rather have Darnell 925.
How many years is left?
3.
Yeah, 3. It's not the end of the world.
I think we've already gone through the bullshit with this guy, and now we're going to get rid of him when, it's not even as bad.
I agree.
Anymore, right?
Yes,
and we don't have like the character to come out and just be like, hey, I'm the GM. Why don't you shut up? You know what fucking 9.25 gets you for defenseman right now?
But maybe Babs is the guy to turn Daryl around.
And DJ Smith.
You never know, man.
DJ Smith is a key part of this deal.
And he was the coach for Team Canada at the Worlds. And he's talked about what he did with Darnell.
Yeah.
How he'd use him going forward.
He's not an actual DJ.
No, he's not.
So you got to temper your expectations.
I'm starting to get sad that Daryl's going to be gone.
He ain't gone automatically, man.
Reminds me of the time.
You guys are saying you're like Lloyd Christmas. There's a chance.
There is a chance, yeah.
And who knows? Babcock pulls him in. He's like, I know you to be a leader.
He is a leader.
I mean, Daryl is not that easy to find. Like, he fucking fights, man.
He's durable. He's not a top pairing.
He hits.
He doesn't get hurt.
He's not a top pairing. Just that dream has sailed.
Fine. He doesn't have to be top pairing.
Then everyone shut up.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not in the room. Like, I'm not the GM, but I'm not, shockingly, but if I would sit Daryl down, be like, okay, like, are you sure, And what I would also do is, if I didn't get the right package or player back, I wouldn't fucking.
Yes. And that's why he hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
Yes. I would also say,
I can't just give this guy when we've already endured the bullshit years with him.
I would also say, show me your phone.
Yeah,
you piece of shit. I want to see.
Show me your Snapchat. Show me your phone. Show me your deleted photos.
See, and that stuff too, when it comes to the Columbus stuff, I think it's getting blown out of proportion. You're talking to an old guy who's sitting there, hello, nice to meet you, blah, blah. Oh, you have a family. That's cool. Not. Can I see? Because that's what Boone Jenner came out and said that.
He's a huge loser, right?
I agree with you. I'm not saying he's good. I'm just saying in that situation.
Babcock. Good cock. He's going to be a good cock, not a bad
I'm just saying in that situation, I think it's getting blown out of proportion. Now, if you're saying, let me see the chat group, the group chat with you and your homies, out of fucking bounds. But if you're like, oh, my family, you have pictures of your family?
Yeah.
And then the girl.
That's not what it was.
But that's what Boone Jenner said it was.
Do you think he's trying to see nudes of all the chicks? Be fucking serious. Is that to me, that was the whole agenda.
I was going to say, if he's like, let me see a picture of your girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's probably going too far.
Rick, you got to know that this was the agenda. He wanted nudes, man. It's now.
Of course he wants nudes.
He wasn't trying to be a bad cock.
Dude, have you seen some of the coaches from NCAA football? He's just as popular. He doesn't need to see everyone else. He can go get his own.
Yeah.
What's that guy who stayed?
Urban Meyer?
Yeah.
And fucking, some LSU is doing the same shit. He's fucking every mill.
Exactly.
Or Ed Orgeron.
Getting all the
Coach O.
Coach O.
Coach Cinco?
This is the thing, you guys, all the Oilers have to do if they don't want to expose this, get a burner, just like at the Y After Hours in 2008.
Go on.
Get your burner.
Hold on, what now?
Get your burner out. Here, Mr. Babs. Go through it. There's
Were you at Y After Hours in 2008?
2008?
With a burner phone? What was that a reference to?
Probably not, but I was there.
Not gonna really elaborate on that much more. But
you're the one who said it.
I'm not gonna get into that one. But Babs, here's the burner and get on with it, man. Because at the end of the day, he's just a hardcore gooner. He wanted to see their asses and their tits.
So be a man about it. Get a guy to want to show you the photos.
Yeah, you know what? I would have went a different
pipe out here.
You know what I would have done? I would have went a different, which I would have made buddies with the boys, gone out, and they would have just thrown me some 25-year-old. Right?
How much are you making, Boone Jenner? $3.9 million. Are you getting $4 million girls out here? Oh, yeah, check this out. Oh, check this.
Exactly.
What? That's how it works.
Columbus is like a college town.
It is.
So yeah, he's in the right spot.
He had the wrong approach. He was just horny as fuck, and he just didn't execute the game plan. And now we have a great coach potentially, right?
Yeah,
maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Are you pissed off about this?
Well, here's what blows me away.
He's back and forth.
I put a poll up saying, "Is this?" No, I think it's a terrible idea.
Till we win the cup,
we will not.
We will not.
And 76.
Okay, wait. Why are you saying this?
76% of Oilers fans said it was a good move. I couldn't believe my eyes.
Part of that is drinking the Kool-Aid. So
it is.
Part of the people are gonna. Then you start to get down to who's for and against and why you're for and against.
I'm against.
That's fair. I wouldn't have brought him in, but at the end of the day, I don't think he's as bad as everyone's saying he is. Unless you're one or two people and you get Johan Franzen, that shit can't happen. But outside of Johan Franzen, I don't know what he did to Commodore. What the shit he did to Medano's just piece of shit stuff.
Chelly.
What Chelly said, the stuff that he did to Franzen was...
No, but Chelio's got benched the Winter Classic with his whole family there, man.
Yeah, okay, that stuff can't happen.
Dude, this guy's a fucking psychopath.
That's dickheaded stuff. That's dick
push
stuff.
Connor out of here.
Fuck, man. At this point, man.
I think that's why you have DJ there. Is to kind of
he's not a real DJ.
No, he's not a real DJ, but he's going to stop Babs from going too far. And Babs kept bringing up the fact he has adult children.
Listen to me, Babs.
My children are adults now. They tell me what I can't do.
Are you afraid your boy is out of town? Is that what this is all about?
What's this?
Man? McDavid's gone. That's what you're afraid of?
I don't think this is going to help.
This is Connor's idea. Connor wants him here.
Well, that may be.
And it's because this team has not been pushed.
I think when you see Connor make statements like, this is what we need, a known asshole to come in and just tell everyone to go fuck themselves. Get that extra 2% out of everyone. Remember when Connor Brown hid in the cupboard and jumped out during the cup run?
Yes.
If they'd been like, Connor Brown dies and you win tonight, I swear Connor McDavid would just have walked over and beheaded him himself.
Yeah, he would have.
Connor doesn't give a shit.
I think he this could be just complete bullshit, but we're just speculating. I think he wants to win worse than any athlete of all time.
100%. At this point right now in his career?
At this fucking point, man.
1,000%. At this point in his career, he's 30 years old. He's halfway through his career. Yeah. He came in as a god. He needs that win now.
Yeah. And even Taylor Hall was talking about, and
he deserves.
I honestly think people Taylor Hall should be brought back.
Oh my God, he should.
I don't think Taylor leaves there, but yeah,
he won't. But I would love if he was on this team, man.
I would love it to come back.
Dude, he would rip it up with him, man. He'd have
I would love it so much because this guy's head would almost explode because how much he hates, but then he'd have to love him. And exactly when this...
If he came back,
this time next year when we ever are Stanley Cup champions, this guy's head's going to blow up twice because one, Hall is here and he's confused as fuck. Yeah. And then two, Babcock's here. He's confused as fuck even more.
I'd get a Taylor Hall jersey if he came back and they won the cup. I would. I'd be like, all's forgiven.
Yeah.
I think I'm serious, you guys. I think he'd have 100 points if he came back. No, I fucking
depends where you play him. He's going to play with Connor or Leon.
He would have 100.
He's going to play with Connor.
I really believe he would. Yes.
Points.
If the fucking Nuge can fucking do it, bro, the Hall is twice the player he is.
Nuge did it, what, 3 years ago now?
Yeah.
I know.
Hall's older than the Nuge.
You know what? I'm just baking. Look, at the end of the day, yeah, you're right. But watching the playoffs, Hall still has that speed. He's still fucking sick.
I didn't watch.
He was, in my opinion, he was the Conn Smythe winner, in my opinion.
Who won it?
Stahl.
Yeah.
I'm glad you don't know. That's really healthy for you, buddy.
I didn't watch any of that.
Can we quickly talk about I want to put an NFL futures out every week.
Let's get the football chatter going.
So I was on Cool Bet. I'm looking at all the props, and I'm a guy that bets on everything. I don't just bet fucking passing yards and fucking receiving. I saw Ruben Bain, my guy, the guy that didn't even get a haircut before the draft, the most angriest player in the draft.
Off.
His hand size is the same as my Filipino girlfriend's, okay? And that's why he fell. 5.5 sacks. This guy will get 8 to 12, and we're getting plus 100, even money on 5. I looked at it, Chat GPT. He plays 10 of the 17 games. He's playing a team that passed him in the draft. He will fucking easily fucking get this. 5.5.
That's written down.
Throw some of that Boosh money at that.
It's going to get
timestamp that and use that.
Yeah, Josh is going to have to go through and do this the hard way, but
gotta send the timestamps. No,
not this would be what I do with Pat. I was like, sorry, man, I was on camera. This one, that's fine.
Okay.
I just love this pick. I think he's going to produce. I've been high on him, and I'm getting a great number for even odds. I'm going to do it. So, and I think with that motivation, sometimes sports just comes down to how much you give a fuck. You know,
totally.
At the end of the day, man. You know why? You know, I just look at always when guys play their former teams. How come they always have big games, right? Or how come when a guy wants to do well, he does? Sometimes, you're in the middle of a season and you're playing the Hamilton Tiger Cats. You're from the US. It's raining. You're going to have 2 catches. You don't give a fuck. But when you're in your, you know what I'm saying with this shit, right?
We don't like to talk as a society about what a powerful motivator revenge
it does,
is.
man.
Oh, it is.
So many people have lost weight due to revenge.
Yeah.
Clean their lives up due to revenge.
How many times you've been dumped?
3 times harder due to revenge.
Yeah, well, look what happens when you get dumped. You just get into the best shape of your life and then fuck all of her friends, right? That's what this is about. Ruben Bain is out for revenge, and we're gonna get the 5.5 sacks. So
that's a fun one.
It is.
I'll be watching that one for a while.
Yeah.
Get dumped, you go do some sit-ups, get some David Beckham cologne. You're
exactly,
back on the streets, man. Smelling like David
this
Beckham.
Thing, Ruben Bain isn't about the glitz and glamour. He's just this guy with really small hands, the horrible 80s black guy's haircut.
He's short ready. Arms. I think the hands are fine. Our short arms.
Well, I thought it was
T-Rex
both.
Arms?
Yeah,
he had T-Rex arms and hands. I thought. Look, bro, he's gonna have 9.5 sacks. He's gonna have 9.5 sacks, and so we go to Glenora and we shop around with Mike. It's very
track. Give me one on the fountain.
Exactly.
Circle.
Yeah, Alexandria Circle.
Simple, man.
Okay. And we're not getting minus 150. We're getting fucking even. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Double your money.
Double your money. Get in on it now.
Double your money.
Do it now. I'm trying to get Michael Meyer. That's my fucking sleeper of the year pick, by the way. Oakland.
Your tight end in Vegas?
Yeah.
How?
I'm not calling them Vegas. Oakland.
Where are we going with it? Because they have perhaps one of the better tight ends there starting ahead of them. No,
this thing they run. So their coach runs he's the guy that runs the 2 tight end sets the most. And Michael Meyer was brought in to be a receiving tight end. So I'm just waiting to see what his numbers when I can see it. It's probably gonna be like 280 yards, some bullshit. He'll double it. Just wait.
Writing that one down.
Yeah. I'm coming with this every week, by the way. Sorry, now it's pretty much July. So fuck, And I text my boy Dylan at Underdog, and I can play basketball this year, even though the Alberta rules are gone. You can still play basketball in DraftKings only for 1 more year. So,
all right. I'll have to Google what basketball is and learn this one.
We're going to talk a shitload about basketball on here because it's kind of the new way to play fantasy, I find. It reels in the hardcore guys because they're just degens anyways, but it also reels in guys that don't want to make the waiver moves and it's $3 million US to first. So
and don't you just like pick it and you're done? There's no.
You know what? We should start making teams on the shows too, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. So anyways, tons of futures picks. That's my first one. Obviously, I love this guy and I think he's going to be motivated. He was an absolute stud at Miami for fucking 2 years. So he proved that his little T-Rex arms and hands don't mean fuck also. It's like Aaron Donald. I felt the same about Aaron Donald when he came out of Pitt. Everybody's like, he's 5'11". He can't do shit. He was absolutely, completely unstoppable at Pitt. And
unstoppable in the NFL. And maybe back.
Yeah. And maybe back. And I looked today, the Rams are plus 550 to win the Super Bowl. I've never seen that preseason. Plus 550.
Why is that crazy?
I've never seen those odds before.
High or low? I don't know.
High. The next team's plus 1,100. Never seen that.
Heavily favored. They're heavily favored.
Heavily favored. I know they got Garrett and all that shit, and they were probably the best team last year. I think just some misfortunes.
And they're talking about them moving on from Adams too. That'll change their offense a little bit.
Yeah.
Move Devontae out the door.
Yeah.
Save you some money.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But yeah.
Can I ask a football question?
Yeah.
Who is Tom Brady going to date next? Because his PR team is working overtime. He's going on podcasts.
Man, he's
throwing the football with no shirt on.
Wasn't he fucking that Alex Earl chick that like Amendola or one of those white guys was fucking her?
Yeah, it was.
She was rubbing his back in St. Bart's at a bar.
Braxton Berrios.
Anytime a girl's ever rubbed my back, I fuck.
Oh, no doubt. Tom Brady's a shooter. But I'm just saying his storyline, his PR team.
Yeah,
they need a relationship.
Maybe they're doing all this to hide something.
Ooh, Rick with the conspiracy.
Saying, man.
Now Rick is on our side here.
Tom Brady, what are you suggesting?
I have no idea. But if they're working that hard to put out a good version of him, there's no real bad version of him.
Dog.
Don't know what's happening behind the scenes.
Did you hear about Phil Mickelson and Pat Perez?
Yep.
Oh, but did I not tell you guys in this show? Can I'm just going to say it because I don't give a fuck. When I was in the sports betting project, my former boss, he told me a lot of secrets, man. Because he knows, oh, fuck.
Tell us some on the air.
Well, one's about Marcus Allen and OJ. I think you guys know that one, right?
Yeah, we talked about that one.
This one is about, well... No, Phil has multiple children with black women.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. And he's paid.
It's getting around.
He's paid millions to keep that quiet. He's like, so I guess Phil, if we're like ranking the D-Gen, like if we had a bracket, like the NCAA tournaments, he's completely the one seed out of the West.
Really?
I think so. I think he might be the guy.
You want to hear the paradox of this?
Mm-hmm.
He's probably worse than Tiger in reality.
Oh my God.
He just hasn't been busted.
His buddy,
his wife's not as angry about it.
Well, she got her hold.
Well, his buddy sent an interview. He's so like completely addicted to action, meaning he needs to be gambling, fucking drinking,
doing something all the time.
Can't not be doing something fucking D-Gen. Like that's literally
what if he's worse than Tiger?
He's worse, way worse. Tiger just shouldn't drive. He's black and Asian. Okay, like I'm just gonna say it. Okay.
But Tiger got his personal life took him down in the end.
I know, but like Tiger, like I mean, when you look at, I think Tiger was pent up. Tiger was this straight and narrow kid. He had to run miles, golf. He saw his dad pound every fucking chick at the golf course, and he had to.
They brought their own motorhome.
Exactly, and he had to be this fucking virgin that was just golfing.
Yeah.
And even he had this nice girlfriend. He dumped her ass out of nowhere, and she still loves him. And then he's like, you know what? I'm a billionaire. I'm going to, and they said his snake was well endowed and he fucking pounded every
I remember when he was squeaky
He couldn't do this shit anymore, man.
No. And he started going to Vegas with Barkley and
Jordan
Rodman.
No. Who was it?
Shaq.
No, it wasn't a football player. Or sorry, it wasn't a basketball player. Anyways, it was Barkley.
Lawrence Taylor was it fucking.
Barkley, someone and Tiger would go to Vegas all the time. And I was like, isn't that nice? They're showing Tiger around.
Yeah, he's showing them around.
But this is how he got into that life.
Yeah.
It was like Charles Barkley's like, you ever meet a club promoter? And then everything went to shit.
Yeah. But you know what? He just boiled over. It happens, man. You know, happens to the best of us.
He's too good at that one thing.
Yeah.
Shohei, too good at one thing. Yeah. You need to gamble. You need that somewhere else, and that's his gambling.
Supposedly he's just an absolute reprobate.
And I don't think,
what? He pays innocence, son.
Yeah.
Everything.
What else does he do?
I think the power gets to you, man. Does it not?
Tell me some more secrets.
And things are too easy.
Oh man, I have the craziest CFL, so I definitely cannot tell that one.
Damn it.
We're way too close to the CFL here.
We have to end the show.
It's like Marcus
early.
Allen's like, yeah, he's in fucking, who gives a shit if I say that one, but the CFL and off air, I can't wait to tell you guys.
Oh my God.
I think I've told you guys this. Okay, she just cut the cameras. Now I got to tell you guys this shit.
See you next week.
See you next week. Cool bet.